McLaughlin-Levrone for history. She's driving for the line, and she's done it! 47.80!
Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone isn't just winning races anymore, she's operating on a level the rest of the sport can't touch. While others chase medals, she's resetting expectations and making once impossible barriers feel ordinary. Her dominance now stretches beyond a single event, beyond a single record, and into territory few athletes ever reach. From completely owning the 400-meter hurdles to stepping into the flat 400 with stunning control, Sydney combines speed, precision, and calm in a way that leaves competitors searching for answers. This isn't a hot streak, it's separation, and the gap keeps growing. On a rain-soaked track in Tokyo at the 2025 World Championships, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone delivered the most electrifying performance of her career to date. She clocked 47.78 seconds in the 400-meter final, the second fastest time in history, behind only the legendary and controversial 47.60 mark set by East Germany's Marita Koch in 1985. That time had long been considered untouchable. In fact, before McLaughlin-Levrone's run, no woman had come within a half-second of Koch's mark in 40 years. But McLaughlin-Levrone wasn't content with just being close. She pushed the limit of what was humanly possible, running stride for stride against some of the fastest women in history. Marilyde Paulino of the Dominican Republic finished in 47.98, the third fastest time ever, and Salwa Eid Nasser clocked 48.19 for bronze. Yet, all the headlines belonged to the American. Her performance wasn't just fast, it was history-defying. Asked about the record, McLaughlin-Levrone offered her usual mix of calm, confidence, and perspective. "I think barriers are broken when the time is right," she said. "I think records come when they're supposed to. It's really just about executing and trusting the process." This is what makes McLaughlin-Levrone untouchable. Her greatness is not just in her times, but in her mindset. It's the way she carries herself, never desperate for acclaim, always focused on the long game. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone was already a household name before Tokyo. She holds the world record in the 400-meter hurdles 50.37 seconds, the American record in the flat 400 meters 47.78, and has won 4 Olympic gold medals and 5 World Championship titles. She's also the only woman to win world titles in both the 400-meter hurdles and the 400-meter flat, a feat she accomplished in her first-ever global appearance in the latter event. The 2025 season marked a turning point. After dominating the hurdles for years, including a 2024 Olympic gold medal in Paris, where she set yet another world record, McLaughlin-Levrone pivoted to the flat 400 meters for a new challenge. Her coach, Bobby Kersee, known for his aggressive boxing-inspired mentality, urged her to go take the belt. "It's not yours, you've got to go earn it." And that's exactly what she did. Her semifinal in Tokyo gave the world a preview. She ran 48.29 seconds, an American record, while easing up in the final stretch. That set the stage for the final, where she would deliver the most dramatic performance of the championship. This wasn't just about speed. It was redemption. Paulino had beaten McLaughlin-Levrone in 2023 when she was still adjusting to the flat 400 meters. But in Tokyo, McLaughlin-Levrone showed she had learned from that race. She maintained her poise in the final stretch, staying relaxed as Paulino pressed from lane 9. Her stride stayed fluid, while Paulino's grew ragged. It was a showcase in technical precision and competitive maturity. This technical brilliance extends to her hurdles dominance. McLaughlin-Levrone's stride pattern 14 between certain hurdles instead of the traditional 15 redefined how the race could be run. Her mastery of technique, conditioning, and race planning is almost surgical. Even her competitors recognize her generational impact. Salwa Eid Nasser, a world medalist who once beat McLaughlin-Levrone, said after the Tokyo final, "I think that very soon the women's 400-meter world record will be broken. I never thought of it before, but after tonight's race, I can see it is around the corner." It's not just what she does, it's how she does it. McLaughlin-Levrone runs with the kind of grace and control that makes the impossible look effortless. Her track presence is almost regal. At just 26, she's already drawing comparisons to legends like Allison, Felix, Jackie Joyner-Kersee, and even Usain Bolt. Yet McLaughlin-Levrone remains grounded. In interviews, she frequently deflects credit to her team and emphasizes the importance of faith. Her 2024 autobiography, Far Beyond Gold, Running from Fear to Faith, detailed her journey through early fame, faith, and the mental discipline required to perform under global scrutiny. She doesn't just inspire with medals, she inspires with integrity. During her induction into the New Jersey Hall of Fame, she said, "We're a small state, but we have some powerhouses that have come out of here, and so being able to represent New Jersey on the world's biggest stages, I just carry that with a lot of pride. McLaughlin-Levrone's humility was on display during a lighthearted game of Would You Rather with Self magazine. Asked whether she'd rather swim against Michael Phelps or tumble against Simone Biles, she quickly chose the latter, admitting, "Being in water for a long time makes me very anxious." Despite her dominance, she hasn't ruled out more challenges. When asked if she might try to double in both the flat 400 meters and 400-meter hurdles at the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles, she smiled. "We're going to have to talk about the schedule on that one. I'm going to need some days off in there if that was the case, because it's tough fields in both events. It's a legitimate possibility. No woman has ever won gold in both events at the same games. But if anyone can do it, it's McLaughlin-Levrone. She's already the only athlete to hold the world record in the 400-meter hurdles and the American record in the flat 400 meters. She's already redefined the standard in one event. She's doing it again in another. What makes her untouchable isn't just her numbers. It's the combination of physical gifts, mental toughness, and tactical genius. It's the rare ability to thrive under pressure and still smile through the storm. It's the vision to shift events, seek new mountains, and conquer them. Her training is rigorous. Under the direction of Bobby Kersee, she prepares with a mixture of intensity and patience, balancing grueling workouts with deliberate recovery. She's not just fast, she's durable, strategic, and smart. What sets McLaughlin-Levrone apart is her ability to evolve. After reaching the pinnacle of the 400-meter hurdles, she didn't plateau, she pivoted. She sought out a new test and excelled. That speaks not only to her athleticism, but to her mindset. She embraces discomfort and challenges, seeing them as the route to greatness. The physical toll of elite track competition is immense. Yet McLaughlin-Levrone manages to stay healthy through precise periodization, cross-training, and a team that monitors every aspect of her development, from biomechanics to mental health. Her ability to maintain peak form across multiple seasons is a rare feat in athletics. Beyond the numbers and accolades, her impact is cultural. McLaughlin-Levrone represents a new wave of athletes who are not just dominant but intentional, who balance elite performance with personal conviction and community engagement. Her presence in the sport is shifting expectations, not just of how fast women can run, but of how athletes can lead. In the lead-up to 2028, speculation swirls, not only about the possibility of a double gold campaign, but of Sydney breaking barriers beyond track. Commentators and fans alike wonder whether she could become the face of a new era in athletics, where transparency, faith, and elite performance coexist at the highest levels. Whatever comes next, one thing is certain. McLaughlin-Levrone's story is far from over, and if history is any guide, it's only going to get more extraordinary. In a sport where legends come and go, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone isn't just making history. She's changing what history looks like, and that's what makes her untouchable.